session, we will look at Azure Tag Policy and how you can use policies to enforce good data hygiene for a better cost management experience. My name is Rafael Chaco, and I am a PM on the Azure Cost Management team. Cost management supports tags, and tagging is a useful tool if you use it for, let's say, identifying your project, apps, or environment costs. But if the users don't tag their resources when they create it, you can end up with a lot of untagged values when looking at this in cost management, which doesn't provide for a very good experience. Using tag policies is a great way to enforce any mandatory values or applying default values based on what your project needs are. Let's take a look at how to create a tag policy. To create a tag policy, you select policy from your list of Azure services and then select assignment and assign policy. This brings up the assign policy blade. First, we pick the scope, which would be the subscription that we want to create the policy on. And next, in the policy definition field, we can go look up the list of available definitions. Since I'm trying to create tag policies, I am going to do a search on tag. And here it brings up the list of available policy definitions for tags. I have enforce tag and its value, which enforces a required tag and its value. I can use apply tag and its default value, which will apply a default value if not specified by the user. And we have similar policies also available at the resource group scope. In this example, I am going to select the enforce tag and its value, and then enter the rest of the required details, which is the description. And I will enter the tag name that I want to create, which in this case is an environment tag, and the value for that tag. Now I hit assign, and there you go. We have created a tag policy. Now every Azure resource that gets created will have this policy enforced. If I had chosen the tag and its default value policy definition, then it could be a great tool that I could use to run any kind of compliance reports for any untagged resources. You can also visit the Azure documentation page for more information on tag policies, including how to create policies using PowerShell, command line interfaces, APIs as well. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.